Staff, good evening all of our visitors. Good evening people that are welcoming us online. This is, oh, rowdy. I knew. The prospective council members are rowdy. This is Monday, November 17th, 2025. It is 7 o'clock. This is a regular meeting of the City Council in the city of Waverly in the great state of Iowa. This meeting is called to order. Would you join me in the Pledge of Allegiance?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Members of the City Council, the City Clerk has prepared for you an agenda. I would welcome a motion.
Move to approve the agenda as presented.
Thank you.
Second.
Any discussion? I hear none. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
And opposed? That was unanimous. In the same way, the City Clerk has prepared for you a set of minutes for our November 3rd meeting. I would welcome a motion.
I'll move approval of the November 3, 2025 regular meeting minutes.
Second.
Any discussion? I hear none. You appear ready to vote. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
And opposed? That passed unanimously. Now is the time for public comments on items which are not currently on the agenda. Does anyone rise to speak? I see no one, so we move on. We are now on item F. This is the consent calendar. There's a whole lot of stuff on here, including the cash disbursements. Is there any let's have a motion.
I move approval of the consent calendar as presented.
Second.
Thank you. Any discussion? Okay, you appear ready to vote. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
And opposed? That passed unanimously. We're on to regular business. Item 1. This is a Resolution 25-145, a resolution accepting the Energy Efficiency and Conservation Block Grant and authorizing the city administrator to sign the grant. Can I have a motion?
I'll move approval of Resolution 25-145, a resolution accepting the Energy Efficiency and Conservation Block Grant for $23,900 for energy-efficient downtown lighting and installation, plus $5,000 for travel and miscellaneous expenses for administration of the grant, for a total grant of $28,900, and authorizing the city administrator to sign the grant.
Second.
Any discussion?
It's always good news when you get a grant.
It is.
Yeah.
We've been trying to leverage monies from other areas. Staff, especially Connie and Justin, came across this, and there were limitations what you can use it for. So we decided to look at a lot of the ballards around the Big Six and the Civic Center, and we had other ideas that didn't really qualify, but this will allow us to replace those using someone else's money. And the next item will be to have Intercog, who does this work a lot in the federal government, to administer for us within the confines of what they allow for this grant. So not a tremendous amount of money, but we're getting something done for a very efficient use, and we're just happy to have it go through and get approved.
Do you think it'll cost $5,000 to do the administration?
It's what they
Seems-
allow for in the grant, so it's what we hired them on. The federal stuff is nasty. The
Okay.
paperwork, the red tape, the reporting afterwards. We'll have to have an audit on this because it's federal, even if it's not that big.
Okay,
It's a lot of paperwork, not just today, but going forward.
so they'll earn it.
Yep, they will.
Thanks.
Any other discussion? All those in favor of taking $23,900?
Do a roll call vote.
Is it really?
Yep.
Yep, sure, it says right there. All right, we're voting on it, whether we're willing to accept $28,900 from someone else. Carla, let's have a roll call vote.
Wolf?
Yes.
Rafi?
Yes.
Myers?
Yes.
Kangas?
Yes.
Jones?
Yes.
Drinkow?
Yes.
Bergen?
Yes.
That passed unanimously, taking us to number 2, Resolution 25-146. This is a resolution approving a contract with Intercog for grant administration for the Energy Efficiency Conservation Block Grant Award for exterior bollard light replacement. Got a motion?
I'll move to approve Resolution 25-146, a resolution approving a contract with Intercog for grant administration for the Energy Efficiency Conservation Block Grant EECBG Award for exterior bollard light replacement for a total not to exceed amount of $5,000.
Second.
We'll give that to Councilperson Myers. Any discussion? Okay, all those in favor, please say, no, let's do a roll call vote, Carla.
Rafi?
Yes.
Myers?
Yes.
Kangas?
Yes.
Jones?
Yes.
Drinkow?
Yes.
Bergen?
Yes.
Wolf?
Yes.
That passed unanimously, so let's move on to Resolution 25-147. Now, this is a resolution adopting the updated City of Waverly zoning map. Can I have a motion?
I'll move to approve Resolution 25-147, a resolution adopting the updated City of Waverly zoning map.
Second.
Thank you. Any discussion or questions?
Yeah, just, okay, so the next item, we're changing the zoning, but it's not included in this. Is this, so that'll go until next year that we adopt that updated?
That is correct.
It's just a timing issue for
It's a
trying to
timing
get it done by the
issue.
end of the year.
We were trying to get this covered and finished. We did not look at it to see that that was about to come on. Because you have to pull the trigger sometime. And there may be others coming, and so it's just a matter of when you decide we're updating, and then we'll do it again. You can do it every 6 months. We choose a year. Depends on how much activity there is.
When I saw the packet,
You're
I
not
was just
wrong.
kind of like, okay.
Yep, you're
Yes,
not wrong.
it'll be out of date from the moment it starts.
Well,
I know it's the same thing on the city code
As long
too.
as we approve.
10 seconds after it starts, it'll be.
Right, well, okay.
Can you remind me which parcel of land that was? What's the location on that first?
The next one that we're
No,
that we're
the-
talking about?
This one is
There's
That was behind
two
Wells
areas,
Hollow.
basically, all the different environmental zones, but what was the?
Wells Hollow, kind of behind, south
Oh,
of them.
okay.
Right.
Right, thanks.
Any more discussion? Let's have a roll call vote, Carla.
Myers?
Yes.
Kangas?
Yes.
Jones?
Yes.
Drinkow?
Yes.
Bergen?
Yes.
Wolf?
Yes.
Rafi?
Yes.
That passed unanimously. That takes us to item 4. This is the third and final reading of Ordinance 1173, an ordinance amending the zoning ordinance of the City of Waverly, Iowa, providing for rezoning of parcel ID 09032830003, owned by the City of Waverly and formerly known as Washington Irving Elementary School, from R2 Residential District to R3 Residential District, and amending the Waverly zoning map as provided by this ordinance. Can I have a motion?
Move to approve the third and final reading of ordinance 1173, an ordinance amending the zoning ordinance of the City of Waverly, Iowa, providing for rezoning of parcel ID 09032830003, owned by the City of Waverly and formerly known as Washington Irving Elementary School, from R2 Residential District to R3 Residential District, and amending the Waverly zoning map as provided by this ordinance.
Second.
Thank you. Any discussion? We've seen this twice before, talked about it for hours. I hear none. You appear ready to vote? Let's have a roll call vote, Carla.
Kangas?
Yes.
Jones?
Yes.
Drinkow?
Yes.
Bergen?
Yes.
Wolf?
Yes.
Rafi?
Yes.
Myers?
Yes.
That passed unanimously. So let's look at Resolution 25-148. This is a resolution adopting final assessment schedule for the nuisance abatement and confirming and levying the assessments. Can I have a motion?
I'd move approval of Resolution 25-148, a resolution adopting final assessment schedule for the nuisance abatement and levying the assessments.
Second.
Any discussion?
I was just curious if this tree was like between the sidewalk and the road, or what was the issue, and whether we've ever heard from the people that live at this address.
It is a private property.
Yeah.
But it was deemed dangerous, so the city took the nuisance under their wings, and we paid to have it taken down, and this is a way to recuperate our costs.
Yeah, I understand
It's
that.
not
I'm just-
between, it's not between the sidewalk and the road.
Oh, correct.
It's in their front yard.
It's in their front yard?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. And have we heard anything from these people?
Yes, Paige has been in communication with them, and they are very aware that they are being assessed.
Okay,
It's actually their choice.
okay.
Any more discussion?
I'm just kind of surprised that this is only one tree on one property with all of the elm trees that have died. I would have assumed that there are a lot more that have not been taken down. Is this something that we're going to have to continue to do more of in the future?
It's possible. It's not something we prefer to do, as we're fronting the cost. We have to then
Right.
try and get that back. But there are times in trees, especially the size of them, if they were to come down, are extremely dangerous.
Yeah.
And this is one of those trees, and there's others that maybe aren't quite as able to reach some of the street, cause the danger. So
Looks like a
we
big
do
one.
assess as we go through. Parks does a very good job of kind of finding those trees, but we try to go through private property first and allow them to take it down before we have to go after this.
And it's probably ones that present a danger to the public more than a danger to the landowner themselves.
Yes, sir.
You appear ready to vote? Carla?
Jones?
Yes.
Drinkow?
Yes.
Bergen?
Yes.
Wolf?
Yes.
Rossi?
Yes.
Myers?
Yes.
Kangas?
Yes.
That passed unanimously, which brings us to Resolution 25-149. This is a resolution obligating funds from the Urban Renewal Tax Revenue Fund for appropriation to the payment of annual appropriation tax increment financed obligations which shall come due this year and the next succeeding fiscal year. May I have a motion?
Move to approve Resolution 25-149, a resolution obligating funds from the Urban Renewal Tax Revenue Fund for the appropriation to the payment of annual appropriation tax increment financed obligations, which shall come due this year and the next succeeding fiscal year.
Second.
Thank you. Any discussion?
I think it's always helpful to have a little review about this type of financing.
So when we do these items, and this is specifically for the historic lofts, I don't want to step on Val's toes. If she wants to go through this, she sure can. This is about debt capacity and appropriations. So only the amount needed for that singular year is counted against our debt. If we don't do this resolution, then everything from here on out that could be captured goes against our debt capacity as well. So it's more about debt capacity than it is allocating funds that are already there to be paid, they've already been done. A lot of it is again, trying to free up an area, because some of these can be $300,000, $400,000, $500,000 over future years. That's less money that we're allowed to have than our capacity for borrowing. But yeah, you're obligating payment and then also making sure that only that singular year counts against our capacity for debt.
And it said they didn't meet the criteria till 2024. What was
Right.
that about?
So this was a kind of an odd case. You remember back when Cohen Ezra did the apartment buildings down by what's now Fidelity Bank and Trust across the street. They were able to select how much the valuation was going to be and extent, almost determine how much it would end up being. So had they had a lot higher assessment, they would have generated more taxes. They would have had the abatement early on. They chose to go a different route and go lower. But still, with the assessments having risen greatly in the last number of years, it now finally qualifies, even with that reduced amount initially, to get an abatement. And so we'll have that till 2030, I think. Is that correct, Val?
Okay.
So it'll be till 2030. So it isn't the entire length of time like a lot of them do have in these agreements. That's why it's a little odd. They chose their own assessment, but now it's gone up enough, you're gonna have it regardless. And so we'll have these rebates, and this is not money coming out of our pocket, it's money they've already earned and paid through their TIF that'll be reimbursed to them.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks.
Do we have more discussion? Questions? All righty, Carla, let's have a roll call vote.
Absolutely. Drinkow?
Yes.
Bergen?
Yes.
Wolf?
Yes.
Rossi?
Yes.
Myers?
Yes.
Kangas?
Yes.
Jones?
Yes.
That passed unanimously. So that means we can look at Resolution 25-150, a resolution approving fiscal year 2026 transfers. Can I have a motion?
I'll move to approve Resolution 25-150, a resolution approving fiscal year 2026 transfers.
Second.
We'll give that to Tim this time. All righty, so, any discussion, any explanations?
I just think it's useful to see how we end up using money that didn't get used.
Whenever
You
you're
know,
coming under budget
so-
and capital projects, you have to use that or allocate it in a certain time period. This allows us to do that, eliminate overages in other areas, and then we have excess possibly for more projects once we get it figured out. I think Val did a very nice job explaining that we do have transfers during the budget. They happen more at the end of the year, you know those are coming. These are the ones that, after bonds have been completely exhausted, you've now deemed them able to be changed over to other monies for other areas, other projects. And that's what this one is primarily.
And could you comment on the restrictions on which transfers you can do from where to where? Because we get a lot of questions about, can't we use money from such and such for another, you know?
Well, that's a two-part issue. you can't go inter-fund unless you do full amendments, things of that nature, but for what you're seeing here, this is capital within capital. So these are just different project funds
Okay.
set up separately that you're now getting rid of with additional monies from
Within
ones
the
that are
larger
under,
fund.
over, exactly. You're just netting out to use funding that we have to use by certain times and dates anyway. But as far as what you can and can't transfer from other areas, again, that's a whole nother topic we can hit sometime. Well, budget, come on, watch 8 hours on Saturday. We'll get into all that as far as what can come out of which fund and how it would work, et cetera. But this one in general is just capital within the capital structure.
I do appreciate the 27-cent transfer for the water
Yes.
fund.
It's gotta happen. I mean, it's to the penny.
Can't leave it there.
No one can accuse us of not being transparent.
Any more discussion? Any more questions about 27-cent transfers?
I hope not.
Carla, let's have a vote.
Bergen.
Yes.
Wolf.
Yes.
Rafi.
Yes.
Myers.
Yes.
Kangas.
Yes.
Jones.
Yes.
Drinkow.
Yes.
Thank you, that was unanimous, and that means that we can turn our attention to Resolution 25-151. A resolution approving the purchase of one no-traffic Nexus Omni Unit 3 traffic signal vehicle detection system from General Traffic Controls. Is there a motion?
Move approval of Resolution 25-151, a resolution approving purchase of one no-traffic Nexus Omni Unit 3 traffic signal vehicle detection system from General Traffic Controls of Spencer, Iowa for the quoted price of $28,800.
Second.
Any discussion?
Sounds like it's necessary. It's going to make it more accurate and up to date and
Yeah. I was just going to say that the traffic signal on that corner has been really hinky lately. I think that's a technical term. So I think it's good that we're,
I do hear all the
Something about
engineers
it.
using the term hanky a lot. so
yeah, it's out there. I got it right out of the textbook.
It's right there. I know we're gonna have more of this. I don't know if you wanna elaborate at all, Justin. This may just be the start.
Yeah, this is just the beginning. The current cameras we have are no longer supported, as I mentioned in the memo. You can buy their new model, of course. I think that was a push to get rid of some certain customers possibly, or for other people to look other ways maybe. This is the newer age stuff that you're, I don't want to say AI, but it's more of the intuitive type of programming. It eliminates some of our call-outs. We get a lot of call-outs because someone will say the traffic signal is not turning correctly, right? Well, what it is either fog, snow, some reason it's not picking up that traffic, should be turning that. These have two different types of detection. One's radar, one's actually on the camera. So we should eliminate all those problems that we have. So it'll be a couple-year process trying to switch some of these out, but as they go bad, we're gonna have to do this.
How old are those current detectors?
It varies. We've gotten we're basically 11 cameras are all the same brand right now. It's the Grid Smart system. The controllers and everything are staying in the cabinets for the most part. So only thing we're changing out the camera system. So anywhere from, I would hate to guess, maybe 8-10 years. You know, this system has a 5-year warranty. So all the equipment's basically warranted for 5 years, and that includes all the service, the on-site, the maintenance, everything. So it's a lot better deal.
Do you anticipate going forward that it'll be roughly the same cost for each one that we need to do?
I hope that as this becomes more prominent, this is not new technology. Fort Dodge has, 6-8 signals in town. So towns have been using them, but I hope the prices will come down when technology gets out there. It usually drops in price a little.
We've used the word camera a couple of times. I just want to make clear to those listening from home, this has nothing to do with speed cameras or red light cameras. This is just telling the signal when to turn red, when to turn green in the most efficient way possible, and to fix that one light that's been a problem. Are you ready to vote? Carla, let's have a vote.
Okay, Wolf.
Yes.
Rafi.
yes.
Myers.
Yes.
Kangas.
Yes.
Jones.
Yes.
Drinkow.
Yes.
Bergen.
Yes.
That passed unanimously. So let's go to Resolution 25-152. This is a resolution approving an amendment to the wastewater biosolid removal agreement. Can I have a motion?
I move approval of Resolution 25-152, a resolution approving an amendment to the wastewater biosolid removal agreement to continue the agreement and setting a fee schedule for years 2026, 2027, and 2028.
Second.
Thank you. Discussion?
I was just curious about, for the previous 3 years, the price had stayed the same, and just wondering, why it was going up each year. Just that's the difference.
That's how we bid it out at the time, and to continue the contract, this is what we agreed with the applicator. I think in 3 years' time, I think we benefited off that, not increase diesel fuel prices and maintenance costs and stuff, so he was pretty happy with it.
Thank you.
Are they're selling the bio? No?
No, this goes directly on fields that we basically get permission from to apply.
But the farmer's not paying for it?
No, free.
Anything else? Okay, you appear ready to vote. Carla?
Rafi?
Yes.
Myers?
Yes.
Kangas?
Yes.
Jones?
Yes.
Drinkow?
Yes.
Bergen?
Yes.
Wolf?
Yes.
That passed unanimously, which takes us to item 10, doing some more cleanup work for the end of the year. This is the first reading of ordinance 1174, an ordinance adopting the city code of the city of Waverly, Iowa, and setting a public hearing. Can I have a motion?
I will move approval of the first reading of ordinance 1174, an ordinance adopting city code of the city of Waverly, Iowa, and setting a public hearing for December 1st, 2025 at 7 p.m. in the council chambers at City Hall.
Second.
We'll give that to Councilperson Wolf. Any discussion?
Thank you for the summary chart.
Okay, let's have a vote.
Myers?
Yes.
Kangas?
Yes.
Jones?
Yes.
Drinkow?
Yes.
Bergen?
Yes.
Wolf?
Yes.
Rafi?
Yes.
That passed unanimously, which brings us to reports from boards and commissions. You have 6 in front of you. Are there any discussion, questions, comments? I hear none. James, staff updates.
Yes, sir.
Sorry I wasn't here for the last meeting, but I did want to just let you know how many people came out for the candlelight walk. We had another good turnout this year. We had 157 people, 8 dogs, and 3 deer even joined us for a little bit on the way out as we were setting up. So special thanks to a lot of the council helped out with it. We needed you for volunteers, so thank you very much for helping. And then also a thank you to our other volunteers who helped with it as well.
Just a reminder of the double routes coming up with Thanksgiving holiday. Wednesday, November 26th will be your pickup for garbage and curbside recycling. Monday will be your pickup day for Friday, November 28th for garbage and curbside recycling. Also, Friday is the last day for the curbside yard waste pickup. So we've had a lot of calls lately with the leaves coming down, so people be mindful and get them out there. And then this is a good time to remind everyone that text.my.gov, you can sign up for text alerts for double route changes and garbage day pickups. So it's on the website if you need any information.
That's what we have tonight, sir.
Thank you. Then let's turn to city council comments. Councilperson Bergen.
I was really pleased to see the signals that we have decommissioned actually being removed. So I'm glad that that got done and got it done before the bridge is reopened so everyone can get used to the new traffic patterns. Congratulations to the newly elected members of City Council. I'm happy to be a lame duck. And anyone who wishes to discuss City Council business, I will be at the Wooden Foot after the meeting.
Thank you. Councilperson Jones.
A couple weeks ago, I had a chance to attend a movie at the new theater, and that's something we should all be excited about. It's going to be awesome. Looking forward to it.
Great. Thank you. Councilperson Myers. Thank you. Councilperson Kangas.
Nothing for me tonight.
Councilperson Drenko.
Oh, wow, I've got a whole bunch of things here on my list. First of all, thank you for Bard for taking my place and giving me a chance to spend some Monday nights with my beloved wife. Wish you the best of luck. Secondly, Justin, the yard waste site is scheduled to be open until what day?
Through Saturday right now.
Through Saturday, okay. That might change if the weather stays nice and the leaves are just beginning to, some of my trees, the leaves are just beginning to come down, so. And then also, I would assume that people have probably noticed this, but the bridge is getting very close to completion. It looks great. There's actually people working there tonight. I don't know what they're doing, but they have floodlights and things set up and several trucks that are working, and it looks great. I think people are going to be very pleased with how the bridge has turned out. They're going to be very pleased with the pedestrian walkways, the overlooks, the fact that there's a lot of room on the bridge, so it's not going to be crowded between traffic and people bicycling and walking their dogs and whatnot. So, boy, it's nice to see that thing getting close to being done. So, that's all I have tonight.
Thank you. Councilperson Rafi.
In addition to congratulating the new council members, congratulations to our mayor-elect. I think there will be a majority of women sitting up here, which will be exciting. Also want to encourage people to shop local. I had the opportunity to meet the Pickle Princess downtown on Saturday, and she guaranteed she will be out at Christmas on Main, so please get down there. Also wanted to give a shout out to some of the kids at the high school and their teachers. I went to the robotics tournament. If you want to see a bunch of really smart kids who follow a bazillion rules, go to one of their tournaments. It was impressive, and also to all the teachers and the students who put on the fall musical. It's a lot of work, and just wanted to congratulate all those kids. Thanks.
Thank you. Councilperson Wolf.
I had the honor of helping with the Thanksgiving meal through United Way this afternoon with Rotary. About 150 meals were issued, and through my day job, I am seeing an increase of people who are dealing with homelessness in Waverly and Bremer County, so be kind, send them to United Way, and we'll try to share resources with them to what we can do.
Thank you. Guest councilperson Gavin Steggy. Wow. What do you think?
Well, I'd just like to thank Brent for having me as a guest member. I believe I have one more Monday left before I'm done, and appreciate the commitment it takes to be here to do all this stuff, because I know that's a lot of commitment, and he's asked me a few times, and I'm like, well, I'm going to miss 2 of the 3 or 1 of the 3, so it does take a lot of commitment here, so I just appreciate that, and been learning a little bit and see what the next Monday brings, so thanks.
Thank you. Mayor's comments. I spoke this afternoon with leadership from both United Way and our local food shelf. They give me 2 perspectives. One, they are both very, very busy. There's a huge increase in need for help, but there's also been a huge increase in generosity from our citizens. That makes me sad that people need help, but very proud in our community that our citizens step up. Waverly can be a very generous town. It'd be great if a couple people would also step up to be generous in their time, as we have 2 unfilled commission spots coming up. If someone out there is interested in serving on the Historic Preservation Commission or the Airport Commission, please contact me. We've got vacancies I'd like to have filled by the end of the year. For all of our good citizens, I wish you a most blessed Thanksgiving. And while you're celebrating all of the things that have been given unto you, be kind. Is there a motion to adjourn?
Move to adjourn.
Is there a second?
Second.
Is there a, let's see, a vote, let's see. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
And opposed? We're adjourned.